My name is Philip Page. When I was a boy, my world was fantasy and make-believe. Of all the heroes that I admired, none were as influential as Robin Hood. To me, he was the original Han Solo or Indiana Jones. I would become enthralled in his ability to snub authority and help those who needed it. In many ways, his myth formed who I am today. Feeling that all myth must come from some form of reality, I decided to do a session looking for the real Robin Hood. This ended up being the most disturbing session I have done to this day. And here it is. Hi guys, is there anybody here?
So, meeting.
Okay guys, so this is Philip.
Into fly,
I mean no harm. If you've been here before, then you know that. You know that I mean
German.
I mean no harm. I come in peace. I have love and respect for you. I have kind of an interesting request, if I may.
Whereby
I am wanting to reach out.
there was but heat radio.
Guys, I would like to reach out to the person that we
Seem to leave.
that we now know as Robin Hood.
My door. Corey.
He was also known as Robert Earl of Huntington
Saturday. With head.
and Robert of Locksley.
Call. Next second.
Just to let you know, that's
So.
where I'm wanting to go with this, but before we do, how are you today?
Yes.
Are you guys good today?
It drafts. Myself. It's card. That big. Ultimately.
I am looking for the person known as...
Yeah, right. He showed there.
I'm looking for the person known as Robin Hood.
Dying. Who are?
Did this person even exist?
Dress.
During
The
the
London.
during the 11th or 12th century, was there a person...
For danger? By the gate.
Was there a person
Got to. For detention. And a man.
that we now know as Robin Hood?
Lumley's.
Who was this person?
Trial
Or castle.
from the home.
He was, according to legend, he was an archer,
Right to depart.
and he would steal from the wealthy in order to
Edge of
give
a rift. The answer.
to the poor.
My dinner.
There's been a lot of different stories told and written by him
Or free.
about him.
Golden.
Again, I'm hearing golden. You guys really want gold in this, don't you?
In the.
It's coming, guys, alright? I don't know when,
Landlady. Flash.
but it's coming. Okay?
At the door.
For the door. Guys, I'm trying to I'm trying to understand or know if there really was a man that we now
Ours.
know as Robin Hood.
Floods. persecuted.
Okay, what are you trying to say? Because I've heard missiles,
Station. Home.
I've heard missiles, floods, and persecution.
Burns.
On the other side.
What's going on, guys?
Big pedal.
Cloud Pepper,
Was
where he left.
there a man named Robert Earl of Huntington?
He to do.
Like ask.
Can Robert Earl of Huntington come forward and speak?
For every now and then.
That I heard he can't. And was there
His face.
Really a Friar Tuck?
His curve.
Or a person that we now know as Friar Tuck?
And fluttered.
Strangle? Can the man known as Friar Tuck, if he lived, if he was real, can he come forward and speak?
The Count.
Umbrella.
Sent his piece.
Or are these just simply stories?
This part of
Or was Robin Hood,
according to the
was he really an outlaw that
bring my
Buttonhole.
apparently, or supposedly,
This time he.
you're knocking? If you are of love and light, you can come forward and speak.
2000.
Business.
If you're of love and light, you can come forward and speak.
Arriving at
Okay. I only allowed those of love and light. You know.
And only.
I am looking for specific information. I was a fan of Robin Hood as a kid. And I still kind of am. Apparently, Robin Hood lived in Sherwood Forest.
But care of him.
That actually lived in Sherwood Forest in England.
Peculiar.
I'm talking about what we would consider real history. I'm not talking about actors or movies. I'm talking about a real person who may have actually lived.
Laughing.
Laughing? Okay, so did he not really exist?
Pleasant.
Last two. What they call
Direction.
I'm simply trying to reach out.
maze.
Tradesman.
Tradesman. What trade?
Tata.
Was there a specific trade?
The Spirits.
Spirits, yeah. According to myth, he existed during the time of King Henry the Lionheart. Was this all just a fantastic...
With the hip.
Was this all just a fantastical story, or did these people...
Shank.
Or did these people actually exist?
Or to be. And walked right.
If it's possible, I'm looking for direct...
Hunters.
Hunters. Supposedly, he would hunt on the king's land, and while the king was out on the Crusades, Prince John tried to arrest Robin Hood for killing the king's deer.
If was in it.
Online also.
Is there any truth to any of this?
Members of the family.
Or is it all just made up stories?
Fronted.
Go in again. When the love on the
History says that
Seen as
halt and all.
when Robin Hood was first mentioned in poems, that
have been able to.
Jesus.
that there was no mention of Maid Marian, that she came around later on,
Turn their splash. Update on
that she was added to the story.
everywhere.
The right.
Miss, did you say beware? Beware of what? Okay, guys, I only allow those who are good, those who are of love and light, okay? Accepting of love. I don't allow anything negative here, okay?
God.
Creation.
Well, the evil.
You can do from the time.
God of heaven. Always ask for Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael.
Africa.
And I want this to be...
For us.
Great Rob.
I want this to be a happy and safe place.
Deeds for us.
I'm looking for any
Or
I'm
I'm
looking for any information on the actual person,
It was cool.
on the actual person that we now know as Robin Hood. Does anybody have any information on that?
What do you need?
And his hat.
Thank you for that.
Last spoke. Sir, who are you?
And had law.
But the thickness.
Hearing to me.
Tried to destroy.
I immigrant.
I heard you, miss. Guys, I'm
One
not
day.
I'm not going to be able to understand a lot of this until I play it back, okay? How many are here with me right now?
Where the hell?
And that it would.
The road was.
I'm looking for a simple yes or no.
With spurt.
Spirits.
Up to my raised up.
If the man known as Robin
You would
Hood,
Purveyors.
if the man known as Robin Hood actually did exist, can he come forward and speak?
Something.
Can he come forward and speak, please?
and that
The sunshine.
If he actually existed, this is his chance to set the record straight.
While the.
I would actually be excited about it because I like to believe that
of the game.
I like to believe that all myth started from some truth. He's turned into myth. King Henry's turned into King Henry VIII has turned into myth.
Adventure.
King Henry the Lionheart has turned into myth. King Arthur, of course, major myth. And I don't mean to upset anyone, but even The Christ figure, Jesus of Nazareth, has a certain mythology about him, although I do believe he did exist. But I believe that there's some truth in all myth. So with that being said,
we have not
Foliant.
it's a great
I'm calling anyone who is of love and light who might
children.
Good luck, God.
look up, who might have information on the truth about Robin Hood. Roughly the 12th century. Supposedly,
For more than one.
Hitting his left.
supposedly a lovable outlaw who had robbed from the rich.
Then stop.
Who had robbed from the rich to give to the poor.
You from a promise.
An excellent archer.
Has not.
Sold straight.
Some writings even suggest that he was part of the king's army as an archer.
Also,
out of curiosity, guys, off topic real quick. You've mentioned gold a lot. What does gold do for you?
yeah.
Why do you like gold? Or why do spirits like
Then
gold?
they would wanted to.
Inviting the both awkward
I'm about to hang up, okay?
The spirit of
wind seat.
Is there anything that you would like to say before I hang up?
higher. And if
It's only a
Alrighty, gang.
and homie for with it.
this.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tomorrow's gonna be a great day. I thank you guys.
They were very.
Places.
Okay, Gabe. I ask, please don't stay in this.
Together.
A little.
Please don't stay in this home. I kindly ask you to return through whatever doorway you came. Thank you. I created Saving Ghosts almost 2 years ago, but have been involved in the spirit world since I was 5. Never in all of my years have I received messages as disturbing and evil as some of these. Why? What was it about this session that caused this to take place? Was the person or people his myth based on that bad? Or the fact that I was reaching out to a myth opened a floodgate? I'm not sure. Your comments are welcome below. If you've not yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscription button. Thank you.